It's Alan from Breaking and Entering, and thank you for having me on again. I was just here like a month ago, but thank you for bringing me back.
You're a busy guy.
Yeah.
You got a lot going on, so you definitely should be here.
Yeah.
Letting us know, especially for all the producers out there, beat makers that are tuning in right now.
Right, definitely. That's kind of the main reason that I'm here today. Can I go right into it and just announce it?
Of course,
okay.
Yeah, yes.
So as of yesterday, Big Beat MKE 2019 is officially on. Like, the contest is for sure happening, and everything is ready to go. If people don't know what that is, it's a 16 producer, 8-week beat battle that we do at the Wicked Hop in the 3rd Ward, and anybody can get into it. Anybody from the city can get into it. Submissions opened up yesterday, and they're going to be open for a month. So from between now and Friday, April 5th, anybody can go to breakingandentering.net and enter the contest. I'm looking for as many producers as we can get, and I want to let the city know that this is something that we're doing, that we want to bring this back and make this even bigger than last year.
Dope. And just to let them know, how big was the turnout last year? How many producers did you get?
Last year, so we worked on a little bit of a smaller window, like time frame, but we still had 30 producers submit from all over. I only knew 6 of them, and I listen to Milwaukee music literally every day. And I only knew 6 of them, but I know that there's a lot more producers that bring the heat, and I want that this year. I want a lot more of that. And everybody that submitted was amazing. We ended up having 16, which is what we do, and we broke that down week by week. The battles were unbelievable. There was definitely a lot more competition than I thought there was going to be. I thought it was going to be a little bit one-sided, but everything, especially towards the end, got really crazy with the amount of competition that we saw from the producers. So looking for more of that this year.
Dope. And who won last year?
Last year was actually Main Key,
okay.
Which is, some people might know him as, he's Genesis Reggie's DJ. I believe he's involved with High Five Studio. He's a prominent figure in the Milwaukee hip-hop scene, and it was an unbelievable battle between him and T Street's Beats, I believe, in the final last year. It was one that, if you were in the building, the energy level went way up as soon as they both got on stage together.
I know I had an important question for you. Who is on your panel of judges? I'm just curious. That's just me being nosy.
So we have a rotating panel of judges.
Oh, okay.
So as far as, it's myself, I'm involved on stage. Patrick Carroll from Breaking and Entering is one of the judges every week. Dashcam from Nice FM, they're an electronic music label here, based out of Milwaukee. He's one of our judges every week. Last year we had 40 Mil, who was a producer. He was one of our judges for every week. But then after that, we rotated a little bit. The Elements Hip Hop podcast people came in. Young Jay from Cabron Clothing came in.
Dope.
Kenny Perez from just being out. He's another DJ in Milwaukee. He was around.
88.9.
Yeah, he was there for one. We had a rotating cast of just different guest judges, and we're already working on getting some guest judges for this year as well. So if you want to come down and do it, you're definitely welcome to come be a guest judge for sure.
No, I was on the panel for a rap battle.
Okay.
So that's slightly different, and then I was a DJ for a beat battle that was put on partly by Came One.
Okay.
Through Mazorca Tacos.
Oh yeah.
It was just like a little beat battle. No biggie.
Sure.
Biggie.
Right.
For the person who won, but that's cool. So I gotta ask you, what are you least expecting to see? Maybe like a reggaeton beat, or I guess what would be surprising to you?
This is the exciting part for me, actually, is the early part, because you never know, like, going into this what to expect. Like last year we got like dubstep beats, we got more electronic beats, some house music stuff. Last year we had a Webster X acapella that people had to remix in order to get into the competition. So to hear like a dubstep producer take on a Webster X acapella was something completely different. It's completely out of left field. Last year we had people performing their beats live. Hot Science from Nice FM was actually out there with an MPC, like performing the beats on stage, just making them live in front of the crowd. So that was cool. Yeah, it's kind of wide open, and that's what's kind of great about it, is that it's an opportunity for people to really showcase their talent, like on full display, in that live setting like that.
Yeah, for sure. That sounds dope. You know, you would think that it would be like, oh, you know, obviously like hip hop. You know, everyone wants to make hip hop beats, but
Right.
it's always real interesting to see people, you know, who make EDM or who make, you know, some dope Latin beat, and you're just like, what? You know,
Sure.
and that it wins or something
Yeah.
crazy like that, where the thing you least expected is like what is on and popping and gets the crowd reaction. Does the crowd have any input?
Oh yeah, definitely. Crowd reaction is definitely part of it, and I think that helps you win over. You know, when you're in a battle like that, like MKE, like we said last year, he flipped the Future Mask Off sample, but he came on stage with a mask and literally threw it into the crowd and then just like went crazy during his final beat, and I think that helped kind of like push him over the edge when it came to like, because it was a tough decision between the two, and he really worked the crowd on that last one. So I think that like things like that are important. Like we had somebody else that like had the microphone, was trying to like hype people up, and we might not do that this year, but like whatever, you know what I mean, like whatever you can do to win the crowd over, like that makes it for a more fun atmosphere too. So I really like that.
Right. I mean, so even if you put on a mask and you just stand up there and you press play and it's like the hottest beat, but you look weird, that
Right.
might win.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
in style right now. Like
yeah.
DJ Marshmallow.
Yeah, exactly, literally. So if there's
Like-
producers out there that are like, oh, I don't want to be on stage, like just put a mask on. It's gonna be fine.
Just do it.
Yeah, it'll
I've
be
been
fine.
thinking that could get you somewhere, you know? Like if I just had a mask on my face, or like Sia.
I was gonna say you're giving away the secret now. You're gonna enter this year, isn't it? You're gonna
No.
make a beat and she's gonna show up on stage.
No, but one day, are you gonna keep throwing this?
Oh,
this
of course,
event
yeah.
every
I'll
year?
do this. Like, so last year this was the most fun thing that I think we did with Breaking and Airing. It was really successful, and that was great. We brought a lot of people into the Jackalope Lounge to come hang out and, you know, do it week after week, and you know, it was great because we had a lot of Milwaukee artists were in the building too, like not just to come check it out. So you had the artists mixing with the producers, people were kind of exchanging information, then, you know, collaborations happened that way. So that was cool in its own right, but like I had so much fun doing that, like coming in every week, setting up, and like we just had a blast for, you know, 2 hours, and you didn't know what you were expecting every week, and it was great. So I definitely want to do that for sure.
Well, yes, one day. I recently started making beats on Ableton.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
There we go.
So one day, give me a couple years, man. I heard it takes about like 3 to get really good. Let's say the person that does it all day.
But you never know. Maybe you could. I
do it in
mean,
months.
I would say you could enter right now, and I mean, if there's anybody listening that's just like in their basement, they're like, I don't know if I got it. I don't know. Just enter. Like like to get in this year, all you have to do is submit 2 original beats. You don't have to remix anything this year. It's even easier than before. Just 2 original beats, and then our judging panel of like it's gonna be like 20 people is what it was last year. So we're gonna try and keep it around that number this year, just different artists and you know, other prominent producers and radio personalities and all sorts of things. They're all involved in it, so if they like it, you know, you could end up in the tournament, and you could end up winning, you know, a pretty hefty prize package.
Yeah, I mean, but regardless, there are going to be opportunities there, like you were saying, like you get to network with other people regardless. And I probably will be there, and I will hear your beat, and I'll be like, oh, I need some fire beats for my show, because I'm running out, you know. I can always recycle, right? But you can always get new beats that,
exactly.
you know, put people on.
Yeah. So little backstory. The reason that we're doing Big Beat MKE is because of the Milltown Beatdown, which is actually the product of Jordan Lee, DJ Mad Hatter, who I used to listen to on this very radio station, like in this very time slot.
Shout out to Mad Hatter.
When it was the Mad Kids.
Shout out Bizon.
Yeah, it was Mad Hatter and Bizon ran the Milltown Beatdown. And so I went there like when I was just 21, was just able to get into, you know, into these events. Me and actually Patrick, who runs this with me, like we both were able to come in and, you know, check it out when we first turned 21, and I absolutely like fell in love with it. And so we didn't really have like the momentum to carry on like right when they finished doing things around 2015, but last year I called Jordan and I said, hey, look, somebody needs to do this again. He said, yeah, just keep the same format. You can do whatever you want with it. He's like, just change the name. And so basically it's the same beat battle. That's the insider secret, but it's the same beat battle. But we put our own spin on it. Every live night also has 2 performances from 2 Milwaukee artists. And this year we're kind of doing that in like a theme where like the lineup is out already right now, but there's like a Fat Nerds night, there's a High Tribe night, there's a ADHD night with G Gifted and Joshua Jenkins. Like we try to really tie things together so that everybody gets their own individual kind of night and to perform as well as, you know, join in the beat battle too.
Yeah, and that's cool that you put it together that way, because I mean I don't think that they did that. Did they previously?
No, there was no performances last time.
No performance aspect.
They would do like 3 battles, and they would start at like 10 at night and go until probably 1 in the morning. But it's a Thursday night, so we're doing like 9:30 to midnight-ish. We're usually out of there by midnight. So if you have school or work in the morning, you have no excuse. You can still sleep in for a solid 5 or 6 hours and go to work.
Right, no excuse to not be there. You
Right.
got me.
So
You got me.
I was speaking directly to you on that one, yeah.
No,
Sure.
he was. I'm a procrastinator, you guys. Everyone knows that. And if you don't know, now you do.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, I think our goal is to, you know, obviously fill the place and have as much fun with it as we can. And, you know, we're always adding different little wrinkles to things to make it as unique as we can. And whatever we can do for Milwaukee music in general, but Milwaukee hip-hop especially, like, is something that we really, really want to push for. And I think this is something that really puts it on display, especially in, like, a neighborhood that you would not really associate with hip-hop, like the Third Ward.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So, you know, being able to bring that to that platform, to that venue and that environment is definitely something special for sure.
I've actually never been to a bar in the Third Ward.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the Jackalope Lounge space is actually pretty cool. It's kind of got like for those that don't know, it's attached to the Wicked Hop, right on the corner. It's 345 North Broadway. So right down the street from this studio, actually. Anyway, like it's about a 150 person venue. There's a balcony area. There's booths. There's a bar. Like it's really intimate. And it gets full fast. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it fills in, but that's the fun of it, is to have these people in that intimate space, kind of all just jamming out together to it.
Yeah, kind of like the Highbury. For those who haven't been
definitely.
to the Highbury, you gotta
Yes.
like push your way in there. A friendly, nice push, but you
Right.
gotta like get out the way.
Right, and that's kind of that's how it is. But like that brings the energy up in the room, like having everybody together. The bass is loud. It's good.
Yeah, it makes for a good time.
Yeah.
All
for
right,
sure.
that's exciting. What do the winners get?
So I can't reveal that yet because
Okay.
we are still maybe in the process of putting that all together. Last year we had like people got clothing from like different clothing companies.
Sponsors.
Yep, sponsors. They do get a really sweet trophy that we designed. That's custom designed down here in downtown. I can't think of the name of the shop offhand, but we had a really, really awesome trophy put together, and then first, second, and third place all get a prize package with a bunch of different bunch of different stuff from our sponsors. Last year we had like a Casio Interstate Music gift card. We had swag from Moda 3. We had like a bag of gear from Moda 3. We're working with some different people, but we might still be working with some of those guys too. So yeah, you're gonna get a bunch of stuff from the sponsors, but it's gonna be good stuff for sure.
No, yeah. Some people are like motivated, you know, by some little incentives.
Oh,
here and
yeah,
there.
yeah.
You know, they might be a little shy.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
you're
so
getting
if they want
gear.
some
You're for sure
and,
getting gear.
You know, some gear for making a beat that you know you guys just sit there and you make beats all day and you probably have like a million of them that you never play for anyone. Come to the beat battle. Sign up for the beat battle. Let people hear your work, and then you see what the product is of all your hard work.
And
it's gonna be
that's
a
your
good
chance
time.
too. Like that is your chance to get that music out to the public, like, and maybe connect with an artist that you might have never worked with, you know, beforehand. You know, I've done shows before that have been hip hop shows where people have collaborated like afterwards. Actually, a Chicago artist that I'm friends with, C Moneywave, he worked with Jay Lamo just recently on a song, like, but they met a couple years back at a Breaking and Entering show that we threw together, just because we were trying to get him, you know, trying to get C up to come to a show, and now he's coming to perform with Jay Lamo on one of the nights of Big Beat MKE this year. So like that is the theme for that night. Is the two of them are gonna be like performing for that one night.
That's really dope. That's really dope how you are like putting this together, and that's really dope. I didn't know that, you know, you were like, hey, I want to continue the Milltown Beatdown, because
Right.
I like never knew what actually happened to it, or, you know, hey, are they gonna pick it back up? But you are doing a lot of really cool stuff for the city, you know, uniting other artists. Man, I'm really excited for this. And can you just tell us one more time where people can sign up for the beat battle, and what you said no requirements this year?
For sure. It's just 2 original beats.
Yep.
There's a form you fill out. It's breakingandentering.net/Big Beat MKE. And you can find that. I mean, the Facebook event is out there too. Like the, you know, it's all over Instagram, Twitter, everything. We're all over your social media. You can definitely get in touch with, you know, any of us, and we can put you in the right place to sign up. But breakingandentering.net/Big Beat MKE is the URL to hit.
Cool, and it'll be on at Fresh Indirect Radio, at DJ Loop MKE on Facebook and Instagram, just in case, you know, you guys didn't hear all the info right now, couldn't find a pen or whatever. I got you.
Sure.
You will be able to enter. And I have a lot of friends on there. You guys are hitting me up. Hey, I got beats. I got this.
Oh, and I mean, we should say, real important to say, midnight April 5th is like the cutoff. So we definitely, if you're slacking, like, you have to be in. You got a month, which last year people only had like 2 weeks, so we doubled that. So we got 30 people in 2 weeks, so we should probably get at least 60 this year. But I want to see as many people as we can get to submit beats. So Big Beat, or breakingandentering.net/Big Beat MKE before April 5th. And then the events are going to take place May 2nd through June 20th, every Thursday night at the Wicked Hop in the Third Ward. So.
All right. Well, a lot of exciting things going on. You know, hip hop related in Milwaukee. I got JID, Ed, and Eddie coming up now, and I promise you guys this is a clean version.